cool. Awesome sauce. All right. As you guys can see, I'm up 1K currently on oil. And this is the trade I wanted to show you guys why I entered this trade, how you can get in on this trade, and price action, which is the most important trading strategy ever. Where did I go? There I am. Hey. Okay, so I was looking at this trade. Why do I keep disappearing? How do I keep you here? Float on top. Bam. All right, so I traded oil upwards and I made a good amount of money, but then I was like, ooh, snap, I'm gonna trade it downwards because first of all, overall market structure, when you look at the daily, is bearish. Okay, so price is selling. I wanna be able to hop in that. I still got y'all, I am just a workaholic. Okay. So overall market structure is bearish. And what I wanted to do when I'm hopping in I got my other laptop over there. What I want to do when I'm hopping in a trade is making sure that I am on the right side. Who is in control of the markets right now? And so what I saw was that sellers under 82.795 were in control. So what I did was I marked off supply and demand. And so this was a demand zone. And so if price went ahead and broke above this demand zone, that means it's a change of direction. That means that the market structure is trying to go bullish, okay? But once I saw that price was not breaking through this zone, but instead making actually a lower high, I was very confident that sellers were in control of the market. So let me show you what I'm talking about, because this is where my entry was, right? Price came up and made a high, but it never closed above this high. So the high was 83.021 and the next high was 82.888. So that means that price is selling. There's no new highs broken. We're not bullish, we're still bearish, okay? So that's why price structure really matters. The indicator that I have right here is pivot high lows. It's a great indicator, but you have to make sure that you're looking at true highs and true lows. What do I mean by that? Let's go to the 30 minutes so I can show you an example, right? Okay. Here's an example. No, let's go to like the 15 or something so I can show you better. Because, okay, perfect. So you can see here that they have a high here and then they have a low here, which is true technically on the 15 minute. But I trade price action ICC. So I'm looking for higher pivot points and I'm looking for higher pivot points, pivot highs, pivot lows, because I'm trading on the 1 hour and up. I'm not trading on the 15 minute. I'm getting my entries from the 15 and 30 minute, but I'm not trading on it, right? So you have to be very careful when you're using this indicator and not take everything that it says as golden. You have to look at actual market structure, because on the 15 minute, this is a low, but on the 1 hour, the low does not happen until here. Technically, okay? So just make sure that you're watching true price action. And so I hopped in this trade based off price breaking this level right here. It made support at 82.216. It made support and then it started to trade below it. That was my indication to hop in the trade because price was selling. It already made a new high, a new lower high. So when I'm selling, I'm looking to sell under support. And when I'm buying, I'm looking to buy above resistance. As far as my targets, it's really simple. Sellers have been able to push the market down all the way to this low. So when we're looking at overall structure, right, you're looking at a high, a lower low, a high, a lower low, a high, a lower low. If price doesn't come and break this high, what do you think it's going to do? It's going to make a new lower low, but I don't know where that lower low is. So my target, my original target, is this previous lower low. Now I'm not going to actually close my trade here. I'm going to wait until price break structure on the 15-minute. Was that a mouthful? Is that too much? Let me show you an example, if I can. Let's look right there. Okay, let's move on over. Scroll on over. Okay, so this was a low before another low, right? And you can see here, let's see if I can get on 15. Oh my goodness, so much to look at. I want to show you guys what it means to like break structure and change of direction and all of that good stuff, just so you guys are like confident when it comes to your entries and your exits. Okay, wow, this is taking forever. There we go. Sheesh. Okay, so you can see here that price had made a low on the 15-minute, but what did it do? Are you guys paying attention? It didn't close below this previous low, indicating that price then wanted to buy. Okay, and then there was a break of structure here, so you should have been out of that trade at that point. You can either wait for a break of structure. That's probably what I would do. But honestly, like, feel the vibes. Ask Holy Spirit, when should I exit? Make sure that you feel confident with your exit. Make sure you feel confident with your entry. But me personally, I'm giving the market some hope. Once I see it break structure, I'm out of there. I'm gone. Okay, so that's why I'm saying that's where my initial target is down here, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna close my trade at that level. I'm gonna wait until price shows me what it wants to do when it gets to that level. Do you want to change structure, or do you want to continue selling? Okay, because more profits for me. I have to let things play out. At that point, I already have a good RR. I got some profits regardless. I'm not tripping. Now, some people like it, but you also don't want to be greedy, right? So don't just let the markets run forever. Close the trade when there is a break of structure. Close the trade when there's a change of direction. Close the trade when they're not producing new lower lows or new higher highs. Just close the trade, take your profits, and live to trade another day. So yeah, this is how I was able to enter on oil. You have another opportunity to enter here. It's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait until price makes a higher high, which is, it seems like that's what it's doing, but on a higher time frame. So price is still making a low on the 4 hour. I want a higher high, and then I'm going to sell again when price breaks support. So I figure that this was a good area to mark out because it already made a support zone over here, so maybe it can possibly happen again. But whenever price makes a new lower high and then starts to sell below it, that's when I'm going to enter. Let me show you guys on the charts. So for example, when I entered again, it was when price started to sell below a support. This was my second entry on oil. Now I got a little account. I was trying to do a 500 to 5K challenge. So that's why my lot sizes are the way that they are. Risk management. And as you can see with Sway, it's telling me how much I'm up based off my TPs. Let's go to my TPs real quick. I love trading with Sway because it tells me my potential profit. Let's go here. These are the trades that I have open right now. You can see my profit here. You can see how many pips I'm up, and then you can see my profit potential. So this is why I trade with Sway. It's one of the best brokers. It's regulated. It's just awesome. If you want to trade with Sway, click the link in my bio. So yeah, I gave out a free signal. Hop in the trade when it gets to trading under the new support. the most recent support. Now, market is closing in 2 hours. So in Asian, London might want to consolidate. It might want to go all the way up. But as long as it doesn't break structure, we're still good to go. So I love you guys. Hop in the trade if you can. And if you end up making some profits, let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.